Hello everybody, Jamie here from FMSCOUT. Today's video, we are bringing you another Knap tactic, this time a 4-4-2. Now anyone who's played through the release will recognise this as one of the best for 20.2. And it works on the recent version of Football Manager. It's solid and you can achieve great results for small teams. But don't forget, if you guys want to download the best Knap tactics to look on your screen right now, head over to the link in the description. And there's lots and lots of great Knap tactics for you to try. And if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comments if you do plan on giving this a go. I always like to see your stories, so make sure you just tell me and let us know in the comments. So let's talk about the tactic now. It's a 4-4-2. It has the normal pressing instructions for this match engine with the highest lines and extremely urgent pressing. It has a back four with the wing backs on automatic, and the normal attacking wingers, known again in this match engine, is very good. The interesting thing, of course, is the two defensive midfielders sitting in front of the defense, protecting space and making it hard for the AI to get through. It's a great tactic for underdogs, but try to get the right type of players. This might even mean lesser good players, as long as they fit what the tactic tries to do. For this, we've picked Brescia in Serie A. I think it's a really good example. We've got Tonali, of course, as the DM. But let's have a look at a few player instructions now. So you can see the sweeper keeper here. If you guys want to take a picture or anything, you've got literally two. Take fewer risks and tackle harder. On the wing backs, you've got quite a lot. So you're going to need these wing backs to be very, very decent, at least in terms of the role. The wing back on the right is the same thing as well. You've also got the ball playing defenders. I've got two instructions, which is just pass it shorter. The DMs have no instructions whatsoever. So no instructions, player instructions on the DMs. The wingers, though, again, have quite a lot of instructions. If we look at Romulo as well, he's got the same. And then you've got your two pressing forwards. The one on the right has the most instructions, and the one on the left has the least. In regards to your tactical style now, it's attacking tactic. You can see in possession, you've got passing to space. You've got the general ones that you tend to see on a Knap tactic. You've got defend narrower, much higher defensive line, and a much higher line of engagement. In regards to set pieces, if you guys want to see what set pieces are what, I'll give you a few moments to pause the screen, and you can copy these if you want to copy these onto your save. So that's the left. This is the right for defending corners. If we go to attacking corners now, you've got attacking left and you've got attacking right, which it looks like is the Beowulf for your corners. Let's have a look at free kicks now. On free kicks, you've got also defend on left. So you've got some defending tactics, set piece tactics, and defend right is right there. In regards to attack, this is your attack left, which is the 19.34. You've also got attack on the right. And finally, your throw-ins, you've got nothing on defend as usual, but on attack, you've got your long throws. So here are your long throws, so that's your left, and that is your right. Now, interesting to note that Brescia are predicted to finish 19th in the league, so we're going to need to do something special. I'm going to predict maybe a 4th place finish. Would I be happy with a 4th place finish? Definitely. If a team's predicted to finish 19th, finishing 4th place is absolutely crazy, right? So let's hope we can do that. But let's go forward now for 1 year. Let's see exactly what we've done. But also bear in mind that I remove injuries from these tests, because if Tonali gets injured, then the sim is pretty much over, right? So yeah, don't forget injuries are removed, but fitness, morale is not touched whatsoever. But yeah, let's go forward 1 year and let's have a look exactly what we've done. Well, I wasn't expecting this. We finished 3rd. What a season for Brescia. Let's have a look at a few of the stats now. 38 played, 23 games won, 16 drew, and 9 lost. We did lose quite a lot of games, but I mean, we was predicted 19th, right? So it's kind of expected. But to say that this tactic is an underdog tactic is an understatement, because it's unreal. It really is. You can see we scored 44, we conceded 44 goals, but we scored 77. We had a goal difference of 33, which was almost as high as the champions. 75 points as well, and you can see our form isn't the best. But let's go and have a look at the team. Let's have a look what's happened in regards to appearances. So you can see all the players are generally on the same amount of appearances. Sandro Tonali is now wanted, as always, by Liverpool. In terms of goals, though, the goals was Mario Balotelli, scored 20 goals and got 11 assists as a pressing forward, and it wasn't even his natural position. So that just shows you that if you have got a striker, you know, try him in that role, because, I mean, the guy scored 20 goals. He's got 11 assists as well. Florian scored 15. You've got Torri Gressa scored 8, and then yeah, apart from that, not really many goals. But you know, imagine if you had a pretty decent striker, I think he would score a lot of goals, right? But onto the fixtures now. Let's have a look if anything interesting happened and what we did against the bigger teams, because that's the most important thing here. You can kind of see like a system. You know, if we was getting beat by lower teams, then maybe you need a different tactic and use this tactic for when you come up against the bigger teams. So it kind of started with Napoli. We lost right here against Udinese, and we lost them, and we lost against Napoli. We did beat Sampdoria 3-2, and then you can see we beat Milan 2-0, which is a big game. We drew 0-0 with Lazio as well. So we was kind of very good defensively at the start of the season, minus these 3 games. Bologna we beat 3-1. Fiorentina we beat 2-1. We did drew against them. We lost in the cup against Fiorentina. I mean, we had a big win over Roma, 4-1. Atalanta, we lost 4-2. Juventus, we beat 2-1, which is incredible. I didn't think that was possible, to be honest. But we did beat them 2-1. And then we've got Inter, we drew 0-0. Parma, we won 6-1. I think that was our biggest result. In fact, there's a 6-0 right here. We did lose to Milan the second time of asking. We drew to Napoli. So you can see there's a lot of big results. We lost to Juventus as well. But, I mean, we beat Roma again. We beat Inter on the last day of the season. So we beat some big teams, and that's what this tactic is about. We beat Lazio 3-1. And again, the ones we lost to were kind of bigger teams as well, to be fair. So I feel like we dropped points where we shouldn't have dropped points. For example, this game here, we shouldn't have really lost this. But, you know, these are quite a bad team as well, so maybe that the underdog tactic didn't really work in that sense that they was really bad, you know? We was probably sitting back too much. But yeah, no, a really good results, and I'm really happy with how this has gone, to be honest. In regards to the season stats now, Balotelli actually finished second top scorer in the league. So, I mean, a really good season. You can see how important the DMs are. Sandro Tonali was second in the average rating at a 7.47, just behind Cristiano Ronaldo. And Balotelli also got the most assists in the league as a pressing forward. He was the highest on the yellow cards, and most of these came from the wing or the DM. But let's go and have a look at some more in detail player stats. So average possession wise, of course, we was like the lowest team predicted in the league, so we actually finished where we was predicted. We finished 19th in the possession with 45% average possession regarding the season. In terms of yellow cards, we finished second on 119 yellow cards, so you will need the depth, so bear that in mind. If you do use this tactic, you will get a lot of yellow cards. And we finished second on red cards. We had 5 red cards throughout the season. Though we did actually finish second on goals, just behind Juventus. 77 goals is a lot of goals to score for a team that is predicted 19th. You guys need to like realize how crazy this is. You know, the team is kind of really bad, you know, otherwise they wouldn't be predicted 19th. Yet they scored 77 goals. We had the best cross completion ratio in the entire league. Crosses completed, we finished third. Goals from corners, we was at the top of that on first. Pass completion ratio, we was the bottom on 74%, but that's the general theory on the Knap tactics. Passes completed, we was at the bottom of that as well. But we did have the most chances created, so despite having the worst passes, we created the most chances, right? 163, and it's a big difference between us and Juventus. They're on 117. So, really crazy. In terms of shots on target ratio, 49% finishing 10th, and our shots on target was 356. Conversion rate, though, was the highest at 10%, and fouls against, actually, we was 11th. Dribbles per game, we was at the top on 18 dribbles per game. So, wingbacks and wingers, very, very important. In regards to defending now, conceded, we finished 11th on conceded with 44 conceded. And you can see the fouls that we made here was 590. So a big difference regarding the second place Sampdoria. And yeah, I mean, I'm really happy. I mean, I definitely want to try this tactic out myself with a lower league team. Maybe in England, try it with Norwich or something like that. But no, honestly, give it a go. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm really surprised still at how well this went. But apart from that, that's been Jamie, and I'll see you all next time.